Hi, I'm Alexis,
I'm Hamsata.
I'm Jeanine.
and you're listening to WKNC 88.1 FM HD1 Radio. Thanks for listening. Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Today is finals. Well, this week is finals week.
They've been starting. Some people got finals on the 5th.
Yeah.
Finals on the 5th.
Yeah, I know some people who are done with their finals, so everyone's under a lot of stress, weight. People are realizing they're failing things.
Ditto.
Sometimes you gotta cut your losses and just not go to that final. It's just
I'm just saying preach.
I'm saying don't preach. My friend told me yesterday, my coworker, apparently like at UNC Chapel Hill, you can apparently take an incomplete for one of your classes during the semester or like a couple classes. And then if you make up with the work within 6 months of school ending, you can change your grade. And he was just like,
yo,
me and my friend took an incomplete, and then I just have to finish that final project within 6 months. And then they can take, that's what I said, 6 months, and then he can get an A in his class. And I was just like, I can't remember if it was 6 months or 6 weeks, but I think it was 6 months.
Regardless, that's more than a week, and that's a lot of time.
Like, imagine having 6 weeks of no school to finish that project, and you can still get an A. And
you
no
know how strict, bro.
I mean, is there a limit to those, or is it like infinite?
I don't think there's a limit, but even if I could do that for one class, that would be so helpful.
I could do that for one class.
NC State better keep their ears open for this one.
They would never, which is so weird because we're all under the UNC system.
Yeah, they function so different. I feel
but
like
I feel like because like the UNC schools have like their own like UNC system thing going on, and then like the other schools have like a sub like NC like.
I thought we were all because like we're all under
the public.
So like because we're all public schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
Minus the Duke. Duke is private.
Yeah, but like the ones that specifically have like UNC in front of them, then blah, blah,
oh yeah,
blah.
that's a different.
That's like a sub.
I thought
different.
we were like
no.
all like UNC, NC State, Duke. Like we're all.
No, it's like UNC, and then you have like UNC Charlotte and UNC.
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought like all those UNCs plus NC State plus. I thought we're all the UNC system.
I mean, if we are maybe under the North Carolina system, but UNC system, they're their own little thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Never mind. I've been telling people, yeah, we do the UNC system. I'll be like, where you go? UNC Chapel.
Oh,
that's the one.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not from here, so give me some.
It's okay.
No, that's totally fair because I didn't know the whole little. You have to say UNC Charlotte if you're talking about Charlotte, and if you're talking about Chapel Hill, you could say just UNC, and people would know.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't
see. I knew about that just because the state school that's by me, I know it's like UT, but then if you go to UTC, that's different, which is like University of Tennessee, Chattanooga versus University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
Where did Chattanooga come from?
I think it's the town's name.
Yeah, it's a city.
Or a city, yeah.
Is it named after an indigenous tribe?
I'm not sure. It's possible.
That's very off topic. How was y'all
semester? This semester brought about a lot of realizations for me. I just gotta slow down with like, and I've been saying this, but like I'm actually taking steps to where like I need to slow down how much stuff I'm doing because I've officially like hit over the edge.
Yeah, you too. Because look at her.
No, yeah.
She looks like she's going through hell.
You remember, me and Hamsata were talking about this the other day. You remember when she was begging so bad, like, to be like us, like, be busy?
Yeah, she told me that. I was like, so you hate what you did, right?
I mean, I can confidently say anything I've ever asked for, I've gotten.
I mean, at least you got to experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you don't want to anymore.
I don't. So I'm asking, can I be less busy and still be able to maintain my grades? That's all I ask for. I like the stuff I do though. It's just like the academic balance is what's really hindering me. Oh yeah, except for like
I was about to say, I'm looking at you. We here. But we should be here too, Lexi. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah. It is gonna be fine.
Don't start.
Lexi, I can only handle so much tears and realizations in a lifetime. Back to back.
Wow.
We could revisit this when it's closer.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Y'all, this could be a chaotic episode. I just know it in my heart.
But how was this? Yeah, realizations. slowing down. I've been, how do I put this? Like, I would say I'm a nice person and I have a lot of patience when it comes to people. My patience has run up for a lot of stuff just because it's mostly because I'm burned out. Like, I don't have the energy to be as patient with some of people's decisions. And it's not like I'm like all of a sudden they're a bad person or anything like that. It's just I can't deal with the BS you're providing anymore, or the like stupidity you're providing anymore.
Stupidity took me out.
I just don't have the patience for anymore. And like, it's not like there's beef or anything. It's just like I have to remove myself away from you because my fuse has been shortened.
Who?
Yeah.
Can't do names.
And do names on OnBlack. We'll talk afterwards.
Let
me stop playing with you.
Yeah, it's not just one person. It's like, it's multiple people that I've just had to like back away from because I'm just like, I don't have the energy that I normally do to give you to like go through, be your rock. I just can't be some people's rock anymore. That's a way to put it.
Because you love being a rock.
I do.
No, I didn't mean that as a bad thing.
No,
but I'm just saying that's like, that's Lexi for you. Like, I feel like that's an identity shift as well, you know?
For the life of your sake, for your life's sake, for your mental health, the amount of times that you've been like, guys, I was up with my friend and da-da-da-da. Like, I understand things happen, but it ain't no way a friend having a crisis every single day.
Bro, it shouldn't be.
Do you know how many friends she has?
No way. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. A crisis every day, like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I went through middle school for a little bit and a little bit of high school, and then I was able to, like, again, like, dwindle down my numbers. So, like, I only have, like, I would say, like, 8 people I really talk to when I go back home. So, you know, that's not too much. But then I came here overcompensated because I didn't know anybody. So I met everybody. And then
that makes sense.
Now I'm in a position where it's like, I'm not separating myself from you because I don't like you. But it's just like, either we haven't gotten close enough to where I can keep you. Because it's really like a can I or can't I now. It's not even like if I want to or not. It's like survival now. Like, I just can't sustain what we've started.
No, I feel you. I said, like, I made one more friend this semester, and I told everybody, it's like, I'm so sorry, but if I meet you after this point in my life, we just not going to be friends. There is no space. Like,
I feel like you said that last semester, but I'm going to rock with you.
No. The friend that I made this semester, we started last semester.
Oh, okay.
So, like, we've been going, like, I kind of knew she was going to be a friend. Like, we've been developing into the stage. Everybody else that I meet, like, when I go to the UK, now imagine they listen to this and it's like, oh, she doesn't want to be my friend. She doesn't like me. Damn.
Jeanine,
let me stop. But everybody that I meet in the UK, I'm so sorry, but, like, temporary friendships, I just don't have the time. I feel like you're supposed to do that on Study Abroad, like, hey,
I was gonna be like, be for real. Even if it's gonna be a friendship, it's gonna be long distance, and just know that, like, communication is not gonna be like the forefront of your right. Exactly. Year. You know, like, you can know your bond was what it was at, and hopefully, if you guys can both maintain those bonds later on, if you ever revisit each other in person, you know.
Not me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll see you when I see you. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Many people. Like, whenever y'all see each other, you plan. Most likely, if it's trying to be a friendship, if not, just to see when you see it.
I don't think that's good. I feel like you're gonna meet at least like one person, or find like a little group that you're really gonna be like, wow. I don't know if I was in your position, I'd probably be. But this is also just how I tend to function. I'd go out of my way to make like at least a couple lifelong friends to where I can come back to UK and like stay with them, see them. Like, I like having friends spread out.
See, because I already have that in the UK, like, I don't really feel the need to do it. Because remember, like, a lot of my friends migrated to the UK.
I forgot.
Like, I'm probably, like, one of 3 that came to the US. Everybody else went to the UK to go do school. So I already know a couple people there if I wanted to make friends. It's just a matter of, do I want to?
Yeah. Are they going to be in the same area that you are? Like, close enough to visit?
2 of them that I went to school with will be, but I'm not going to reach out to them because I just feel like hey, I'm in the UK, now you want to talk? And it's like, you could have messaged me. Because they have messaged me. I just chose not to respond. Not because I don't like them, just because...
You don't have the energy or time to put into something that's that...
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, hey, how are you doing? How was your day? Like, what in the basic? Like, I'm like...
I respond to those messages.
See, and that's why you're better than me. I'm not. Like, hey, like, how you doing? How's like, you want a paragraph? Like, that's too much.
Oh, I don't do paragraphs. I'll be like, I'm good. You know, I don't go in depth because I'm like, I don't owe you that. I'm just like, I'm this, I'm that. And then I'll give you like a really brief summary if like needed for conversation or makes sense. But yeah, that's it.
But yeah, what is your recap?
My recap of the semester.
You've been stressed.
Yeah. For sure.
And I can see it in how she like her energy when she comes into a room has been very different this semester compared to last year.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's not growing up. That's not what it is. You've always been grown. I think you're just stressed.
Yeah.
Let me not... You tell us. Why am I telling you? I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
This is...
Please go ahead.
I'm just taking in my doctor notes. Okay. Yeah. I've been tired. Been stressed. I've grown a lot more anxious with school, specifically like with test taking. It's been like kind of hard to get equipped to with already taking a test, and then feeling like the anxiety with it. It's different to be like, oh, I'm stressed out for a test, or I kind of feel scared. But when your body is physically like showing symptoms, it's like a lot different. And it makes you, I don't know, for me, it makes me feel like I'm even more incapable of doing it because it's like my body's reacting. It's no longer just my mind. But overall, yeah, I just want to do less, study more, and thrive. That's just my comeback list right there. Because, yeah, I just feel like I overextended myself. But I really feel like it wasn't, I don't know. I feel like I knew what I was getting myself into. However, I felt like other variables played off to be more of an impact than needed. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, there was no reason why certain things played out the way they did. And that, like, I'm a very, like, realistic person. I like to be realistic about things. I'm like, okay, if I do this, this, and this, you know, how is this going to, like, play off and stuff like that? So, like, some things just ended up being more. And then I will say, like, a few things also ended up being more that could have been more. I just didn't expect it, you know? I will say I like under-expected a little bit. But I feel like plus the things that didn't need to be that became, that really made a huge conflict within my, like, time management. And yeah, I was drowned. I was drowning this semester. That's...
I'm drowning.
Lights off. Tell them, Jeanine.
I will sing with you, but literally like, all I know is drowning.
Oh, I'm weak. I agree with the anxiety thing, though. Like, my anxiety has spiked so, like, just a unprecedented amount this semester when it comes, especially, like you said, to, like, schoolwork stuff and stuff that I had, like, previous fears that were linked to anxiety that I had gotten over in the past or had gotten better with in the past have gotten worse again.
Ooh, it's Ivy Park.
I'm sometimes looking at Jeanine's jacket right now.
You can go look at the jacket if you want to. Nubian Message released their 30th issue, 30, Flirty, and Thriving. The jacket is also on there if you want to look through the articles.
I read the article, the entire little thingamajiggy. Usually I read the people I know and call it a day, but today I said let's do different.
Oh. No. You did good.
And I thought it was really cute. So you guys should read it and support Nubian. I really liked their issue.
Period.
And their pictures are so cute.
They did me dirty, but it's okay.
Oh, wow.
It's okay.
To be fair, it was just a really pretty vibe, though.
It really was.
Yeah.
Because you were there.
Yeah, I was there. They were having the time of their life taking those photos.
Yeah, I hope you guys did. Like, I'm glad you guys did. It looks like really fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
No, I adore Nubian. I just don't like the 2 a.m.s.
One of the major things that came back up this semester that I had gotten better with is my fear with authority, and more specifically, authority within the education system. So with that, it's really hard for me to communicate with my professors or advisors or people who have control, which I just realized this. I was emailing my advisor for the first time in a while. And as I was typing the email, I came to the realization that my anxieties and fears with talking to like people who are my professors or advisors, like in the education system, I think it comes from the fact that they have so much control on where my life can lead. Like they have so much control on like what path I end up taking because they have control of like my grades and stuff like that.
Do you know how crazy that is? Like I was thinking about that the other day too, especially like with essays. Like I understand that there's a rubric for essays, but if the man does not like your paper, like
the man doesn't like your paper, like
the man, like if they don't like your paper, they don't like your paper. Like they can come up with something and be like, this is exactly why. And you could be like, well, that doesn't make any sense. But if they make it sound good to anybody who asks, and honestly, like I have never heard of somebody going to be like, I really don't like da-da-da-da-da. Please talk to this man. Da-da-da. Like, I've just never heard of that. You just take it for what it is. If they don't like it, they don't like it. And then you get a D, a F, or whatever it is. And then you have to take it again next year. And then that takes time out of your time that you could be doing something else. And then
messes up your GPA. Really, like, especially on your, like, just I don't want to spike a new fear in you, Hamsata. You looking at it?
It's not a fear. Okay. It's not a fear. It's not a fear. It's just like, I've never thought about it that way. And I still don't believe that to be true for me. I personally had like the opposite perspective of if I write a good paper, I'm getting a good grade. And every time I know I've written a good paper, I've gotten a good grade. But also, I don't take essay heavy courses. So I guess the people who I have had grade my essays that I have written in the past, I don't know if because they were like intro-y classes or not as like deep into like a writing, I don't know, type of major that didn't have an effect on me. But I don't know. Most of my classes are like tests, you know, that's very
there's a
it's right or wrong, right or wrong.
But mine is not just, it's just all of the professors, just the fact that they can literally sit there if they want and put an A or an F. And that there is going to completely change the classes I end up taking next semester, how I rearrange my summer, like messes up my GPA. Like just the fact that they have that much control. And then same with the advisors, like they have the control whether they're coding me or not. That's going to determine if I can get into, like, if I end up getting the degree that I want or not. Like, I came here for a certain degree, but their decision can just be like, you can't get that degree. And then I'm stuck. The fact that they have that much control, I've realized I think that's where my anxiety comes from. I'm so fearful of a negative outcome that I just don't interact at all. But it's hurting me more than it's helping me because every time I've really reached out, like, the professors and the advisors and stuff, they've been on my side. Like, they've helped me out. So I don't know why I'm still so fearful because it's always worked out for the better, but it's just like my own personal anxieties of like, they're just going to be like, F you.
No, yeah, I was going to say, I hear you, I understand you, and I support you in this time.
Here she goes. Here she goes.
No, that's it. I just, yeah.
So what lessons do you feel like y'all got from the semester that you could carry on? Like, what did you discover this semester that's going to propel you to be better next in the life? So Jeanine's pinky flipping us off.
Don't say it like that. They don't think that I'm doing that, okay? What was I gonna say? I'm so sorry.
What do you want to do, finger?
Yeah, but I was like, I can't. Give me a finger. Wait, no. What is the word when it's like it's not okay?
I'm thinking haram is what you're thinking.
Can you not do it?
Flick people off?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
I don't flick off either.
Dang,
I don't curse.
Do it.
Yeah,
Dang,
no, I do the pinky thing too when I'm still. I mean, yeah, get wrecked.
No, I do my pinky because I'm so sorry, but never in my life have I ever been too tired to be depressed. Like,
never. Hold on, I gotta process this. Never in my life have I been. I've never been too tired to. Okay, I'm caught up. Keep going.
Like, yeah. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It was just like
it just really I get what you're saying
because I can't relate, so I'm just like statement in my head. Okay, Jeanine, like
what you're going through?
Like you're too tired to even be sad about your situation you're in.
It's kind of like not the exact same thing, but it's like I'm just so drained and so exhausted. It's like, oh, I'm sad. I'll be sad tomorrow. Like I'll push it back. Like, I don't have the time.
I'll push back being sad.
Like, I don't have the time to process it. It's like, okay, cry a little, but let's move. Because I just don't have the time to process it. I'm just so tired every single day. Like, I woke up to get here, and I absolutely love y'all. Like, I love OnBlack, but like, why does this feel like a chore now? Like, before it was like, oh, come and like, oh,
yeah,
we chill, we vibe, ha, kiki.
It's because we are so busy.
I'm just drained. Busy, drained, stemming from busy. Like, I'm just drained. There's so much going on. There's a lot of things going on. And it's so funny because I was like, I'm going to scale back this semester. Why did I think that? Why did I think that? Like,
I actually am. I can't do this again. I refuse to do this again.
Ooh, refuse it.
I literally refuse to, like.
I rebuke it. It's a lot. Like, we do a lot. Before it was like, oh, no, it's not that bad. No, y'all. I'm going to pass out.
Like, losing my mind.
Like, I'm not going, like, once school ends.
It's a new Jeanine.
New Jeanine, I'm hibernating. I am hibernating. Like, when I tell you I'm standing, and I dare my mom to be like, so you just gonna lay in the bed? Yeah, I am.
My mom said, come home to lay in the bed and do nothing. I was like, do you think I could come grab a little 2-week job or something? She was like, be for real. Who gonna hire you for 2 weeks? I was like, they don't gotta know. She was like, Hamsata.
I'm so tough.
Do you know how many jobs I've secured that are supposed to be long term? But I'm like, yeah, if they don't ask if I'm going to college, I don't like to expose that part.
I'm dead. Do what works for you.
To get a good job, long term is what they want.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm tired.
I'm saying that part.
I'm just tired, like in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, maybe not spiritually. I still got God on my side. At least I think so. What's it called? Just everything. I just feel like it took so much out of me, and I'm tired. Like, I don't have any more else to give, but I gotta finish these exams. I gotta pack. I gotta go home. Like, I have something every single day up until the moment that I leave. And even when I go home, I got stuff that I gotta start preparing for it too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, being alive is just like
a lot right now.
Sometimes you just don't catch a break.
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like right now. And I really need a break. Like, I'm ready to fight and tussle with myself. Like, it's getting that bad.
No.
If I could beat myself to a pummel.
Okay, but fight and tussle, baby. Fight
okay.
Not beat myself to a pummel.
Because if I could face myself, just slap myself around a little bit, be like, don't ever do this. Yeah. I think I feel better. And I think I'd really get the message.
See, now I would just laugh at myself and just be like, how do you let this happen again? Like, how did we get here? I don't know. I don't even have the energy to do anything. Like, I'm tired. In every way possible, I'm tired.
I think my main thing is I refuse to stand in my way anymore.
What do you mean?
Like, the decisions I'm making, a lot of the time I feel like I make for short-term goals or short-term reasons. And I realize that I've done it for so long that I've like messed up some of my long-term goals. And it's just because I don't keep them at the forefront of my mind. So I had changed my lock screen, and my lock screen says like don't be the reason, don't be
just get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It says, don't stand in your own way. That's literally all that's on my lock screen now.
Y'all know I'm blind. I can't even see.
Because I gotta I have to just constantly remind myself. I'm weak. But I just have to constantly remind myself that, because if I don't, I literally would just focus so much on the short term because my brain is so fried. I can't think past a certain date anymore. You know what I mean? So I have to constantly remind myself, like, you need to start making more decisions that are better for you. Even like not long term, medium term, just things that are better for you for 3 months in advance instead of 2 days.
The 2 days took me out. The 2 days took me out. 2 days.
Because I just can't handle that's all I got. What about you? How you going to the new year? What's your resolutions?
Oh, I said that earlier. I don't remember what it was. Oh. wasn't like resolutions, but like, I mean, it was, but like unofficial resolutions. So not like
what's your
associated to
official
the new year
resolution?
Official. I don't really like to do official resolutions.
Something that you're like, I'm working. This is something I'm really honing and working on.
I definitely, well, I guess I never really sat down and see which ones I really want to prioritize yet. So these are kind of still up in the air. But I really do want to work on time management. I know for me, that's my biggest thing. Like, okay, you're in all these things. Now, how are you going to manage your time properly to, like, you know, get it done? Because I realized I don't operate like everybody else. And I'm trying to, but it's not working because I can't do it. And I mean that in the sense, like, some people, they can go, like, do, like, maybe X amount of days of, like, hard work or something like that and not be exhausted. And then they have their one break or something like that. And some people, they can, like, do their work all in one day type of thing. And then they're good or something like that. You know, you kind of just got to find your own rhythm or whatever. And I think I've kind of just leaned into like patterns I've seen people do and work because I know they work. I'm like, okay, let me try the structure on me. And it's not working because it's not for me. And I just realized, like, one thing I really realized is like my body's big on rest. I mean, I knew I like to sleep because I still be late to anything for sleep. But it's to the point where I won't be able to operate or function properly because my brain is just so clouded. I just need that rest to operate as a person. So it's just like, okay, if you know this is a need for you, how are you going to, like, you know, schedule out and operate your day so that you get what you need and still be able to function and do the other things you may need to complete for the day? It was like one insight I noticed about myself.
That's interesting.
Because I feel like a lot of people, especially with this day and age, they just don't focus on their sleep. Or they just rely on caffeine. Some people.
See, I think because I can't rely on caffeine
is why you're so anal about your sleep. You didn't like that term?
Yeah,
it's why you're so...
That threw me off.
Like,
not even that. I think I have to be extra cautious about my time because, like, I can't get, like, you know, if you get that surge of, like, energy, I just can't because I don't drink caffeine or, like, I just don't drink caffeinated drinks. So there's no sugar high. There's no high or anything. Like, I just have to go using what I already have in my system. And, y'all, that is draining. I set up to 6 a.m. in the library with Hamsata.
Bro, they had the funniest TikToks.
When it hit a certain time, I wanted to beat Hamsata up. And it wasn't because Hamsata did anything. It was because we were up so late trying to get this work done. And I was so upset I had to be up. And my brain wanted to, like it was, like, ready to, like, trigger mode, like I was getting ready to spaz on Hamsata. And she did nothing wrong. I'm just, like, that tired. So one thing I realized is that if I don't get enough sleep, I get very moody. Like, I already wear my expressions on my face, but, like, I get even more moody. Like, everything pisses me off. Like, you can breathe and I want to fight you. Like, it's that bad. And I feel like for the sake of the people around me, I gotta get more sleep because I can wreak havoc if I'm not in the mood. But I shouldn't because that is so evil. So I have to sleep because then when other people are like, why are you acting like that? I'd be like, now I want to fight you even more. And it just, like, ruins my day, ruins their day. Like, it's just not fun. So for mood purposes, I have to get sleep. I still don't get it, though.
I have an off-topic question for you.
I'm scared.
You might want to be a little scared.
Okay, now I'm not scared because ain't no person for to tell me how to work. Let me stop. Go ahead.
With you going to the UK, what are you doing with your relationship?
I want to fight you now.
Oh, no.
I genuinely want to fight you now. I'm keeping it. That's my G. We solid.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be living his best life in America. I will be living my best life in the UK.
And then you come back?
Yeah, I could tell y'all now because by the time it comes out, it would have already happened. I have been recording all our memories since October. I've been recording all of our memories every single day, everything that we did every single day for the past, like, 3 months. So he has something to read every single day that I'm gone. At least, like, for the actual time that I'm in school. And then I have, like, pictures for the rest of the time. Mm-hmm. So I've thought about it. We're giving gifts to each other to kind of remember each other. What the heck am I doing telling my business? You trash. me.
Trap is crazy. I was just curious because it just crossed my mind while we were speaking.
I'm going to be so selfish when I'm in the UK. Not to the point of like, F y'all and everybody in America.
No, but like
to the point of like, if you call because you really want to talk to me and it's not an emergency and I'm doing self-reflection, I am on the beach with people that I just met and we're relaxing. Baby.
Baby!
You are going to get a call back because I'm never going to have this opportunity again. Like, I'm just not, especially like in the time in college.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. Like, in the time in college, what I've been through sophomore year, what I've been through this past semester, like, it's nothing too crazy, but it's crazy enough to the point of like, if I don't take an actual break.
I want you to take your break.
Oh, I want you to.
I'm glad you're I'm so excited for you. Like, I'm so excited for you because I'm the type of person, I do enjoy living through other people. I'm going to be real. I feel like I get way more life experiences that way. Like,
no, for real.
So if you go to a place and you take like enough pictures and videos, I'm going to be like, wow.
I've done
it. I've done it. So like, as long as somebody can experience it, I'm happy. Like, I just love seeing other people like have nice experiences too. That it's enough to satisfy my own desires.
You were going to say something?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, never mind. I was tripping. What was I going to say? I really wish Instagram would... Like, I wish you could have multiple close friends like Snapchat.
Me too.
Because there are people where, like, I'm so tied to you on a day-to-day basis. Not because I want to, but because we do the same things. Whereas, like, if I remove you from my close friends, like, you're going to have an attitude. And I'm going to have to deal with that. So I don't want to. So I just, like, I want a close friend to the people where it's like, we're cool, we're chill. I want to have y'all in there. You want names?
No, not a name. Make a spam.
See, I don't want to spam, though. Maybe I should. But I just like a quick story post. I feel like that's like, spam story post.
Yeah. I have a friend that all they do, like, they have like 3 posts on their spam, but it's really there for their stories.
Let me do that. Okay, I would do that. I'll probably do that because there's some people on my close friends where it's like, we chill and we vibing, but them being on there sometimes prevents you from posting certain things. Yeah, because I have that problem too. I'd be like, I interact with you so much, where it's like, if you see this, you might feel some. Hamsata shaking her head like she about to pop off.
Oh no, I'm just listening. But continue. I'm sorry. I don't want my reactions to like stop you from your points, but I'm just like taking in and reacting. But
no, you're good.
Physically and not words, because I'm trying not to like interrupt people. No, that's a habit of mine. Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just like I interact with you so much. If I take you off, if I post something, I know you're gonna bring it to like my actual like in person life, which I understand. Like, oh, Jeanine, you posted that. Like, I get it, but like, you ain't cool enough to see that.
You tell him.
That's real.
Like, you're cool enough to be on there and be chill, but you ain't cool enough to see certain things. Like, I don't want to post my stuff and then you bring it to a meeting where we have with like a bunch of other people because we have some type of club or something. And then you're like, ha, Jeanine, you posted that. And I'm looking at you like,
I don't know. For some reason, 1, this persona gives very like immature. And then 2, it's just like,
they're not immature, but
I was about to say, anybody who does that to me is immature.
They're not immature.
I feel like in the way you said it, like the way you're representing it. I'm not saying like your representation is accurate to said person. Yeah. I didn't even know if this was a specific person. I thought you were just saying like people in general.
Oh, yes, people in general.
But yeah, I was just going to say like that feels very immature because I feel like you could still say something without saying something like, oh, remember that? And you just go like, and then it's like a laugh and it's discreet, but it's been said and it's between you and that person.
Yeah, they're just very childish.
And I feel like you don't have to elaborate it and make it a whole, everybody knows type of thing. But sorry, continue.
No, I was just going to say like, it's the childishness combined with that attitude, combined with the see what she doing, combined with the bring it back to people. Like, I understand that like we all have like this big group of interconnected and like I completely get that. But if I post something on my story,
Jeanine, just take them off your story. don't know.
No, I'm in the same boat. It's people that I see constantly and I'm really cool with. I have conversations with constantly.
Yeah, like, I can't.
But it's like, because here's the thing, for 95% of the stuff I post, it's fine that they're in there. It's just that little 5%.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't have that issue. Like, if I sometimes go through my close friends, I'm like, I'm not really close to that person anymore. Just take them off.
But the thing is, like, I can't go into specifics.
I know.
But when I say, like, they are too deeply involved in my life, not by choice.
Yeah.
The situation was by choice. The specific person was not by choice. But, like, they're too deeply involved in my life for, like, I do not want to come back and you have attitude. Like, I just, like, why do we be having friendship conversations on this podcast recorded? This just shows you
federal
how much we don't have time to actually be friends.
I pointed that out.
Yeah, I remember.
Before.
But we still haven't made it.
Federal.
Because I wanted to add something.
You add something.
Period.
You tell him. I'm so tough.
Oh, sorry. I don't know where that came from. Sorry. I just got to finish it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know you killed her. No. You killed her.
Finishing it was so
sorry, I just got to finish it. But go ahead.
Bear with me, guys. I did forget what I was going to add.
What was it related to?
It's okay. It's okay.
The last thing we talked about or previous stuff?
Oh, close friends?
Close friends. I kind of feel like I already said my part.
Okay.
It was just like, yeah, I don't really have that much connection. I do value that most of my friends are like separate from each other. So like there's no interconnection with somebody and somebody else. And I feel like I don't really hang around a lot of people that I'm like are my friends. I just hang out with people, but I would never consider you to be like, oh, we're friends. Like you got to be consistent. We got to at least do a one-on-one.
That's valid.
Yeah. No, it was about something in the past before.
Lessons learned?
That far back?
Scrap it. That's the end.
I'm dead. Rate your semester.
Rate my...
Hamsata, go. Actually, no, I should have known to come to you last. I'm sorry. Lexi, go.
The actual semester...
Can we do categories?
Yeah.
And then from the categories, we could do an overall score.
Yeah.
Okay.
Academically, and the things that it like ensued onto me, like a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, sounds about right for me.
Yeah. And then socially, maybe 8.
I'm gonna talk about it when it gets to me.
Okay. That's why overall I'm like, but I feel like I could have still had an 8 social and had a better academic score. And it's not necessarily that my social life messed up my academics. Obviously, there's some trade-off I could have, but the academic by itself was just really just like on me. So I don't know. I feel like overall, compared to what it could have been or what I feel like it could have been, still like a 4.5.
That's valid.
That's real.
Yeah. What are you going to say?
It doesn't matter. I'm kind of ready.
Okay, go.
Okay. So academics, I give mine a 4. For me, I'm going to add an additional topic. It'll be extracurriculars. I give that also a 4. And then social, like a 6. I really just feel like, I don't know, time has just been losing me. I just be doing work, catching up on my rest, and boom, it's a new day. Boom, it's a new day.
So real.
I'll be like, damn, we in February already?
And then people are like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh my gosh, we don't hang out like as often and stuff like that. And I'll be like, I haven't hung out with anyone, so I hope you don't take that as a personal offense. Like, it's really not you, it's me. Like,
I'm the problem.
I'll even say I'm the problem. Life's the problem.
Period.
Life's not taking me in your direction, apparently, or anybody's direction, so.
Okay, that was kind of harsh, but it's true. Academically, if I get an A on this paper, a 6. If I I'm not even putting that in my future. A 6. Academically, a 6. Socially, I give it a 9.
Ooh.
I know. And the reason why I give it a 9 is I love my sisters, my little sissy wissies. My sissy wissies. I love my line sisters. They're so adorable. We went to a party for not the first time. We went to a party together this semester, like a couple weeks ago. I actually had a good time. Like,
I'm so upset.
Like, I strolled, but I was mad.
And Jeanine, don't look at me like this. I've only seen you at a party like 1 or 2 times.
You act like I didn't stroll at back to school gym, but I look upset when I was strolling. But
Bruh, I don't care. But I just party with you. I don't get to see you at parties.
One.
I'm so upset.
I think I've strolled this entire semester actually in front of people 3 times.
And I missed this time, and I was actually there, like, bruh.
It's okay, Lexi.
I'm still so upset.
Senior year to look forward to.
That is so true.
From Jeanine.
And I'm going to start strolling more because, like, the one thing I'm excited about going to the UK, it's just so off topic, but the one thing I'm excited about going to the UK is, like, I'm going to actually have time to be able to pick up things. So, like, it's not going to be like, I'm so busy, I can't do anything. I'm just focused on what I have to do. It's going to be like, oh, I can actually do what I want to do now. Like, I have time to pick up trays. Like, imagine being able to be like, I have so much free time. Let's learn how to do this. Let's learn how to do that. Like, let's actually improve something that you've actually wanted to do. Like, I just feel like that's going to be nice. One of my things is that I want to learn all the strolls. Like, y'all, when I come back.
A strolling queen?
Yes. Like, I'm
so excited.
Like, I know, like, 3 strolls now, like, ingrained in my head. But I want to learn Nasty Song. Like, I need to learn Nasty Song.
Yeah, you do need to learn Nasty Song.
Like, when my anyway, yeah, but I need to learn how to stroll. But it was fun because we strolled. The strolling wasn't that good because I had a cup in my hand. I'm so upset about that. But the strolling was okay. It was actually nice. Like, just being, my sisters made it for me. Just being around my sisters, like, they did it for me. Very sweethearties. And everybody's just been nice. Like, I feel like I've done a lot more with people. Like, I've tried to incorporate people more. Even though I'm not going to lie, I don't know how that's going to go next year.
But I'm glad it was a 9 for this semester. That's
Yeah. What was the other category? Academically, socially?
You already did academic, and then Hamsata did extracurriculars if you want to do that.
I'm going to do extracurricular and mentally.
Okay.
Mentally 1.
Yeah.
Extracurricular, I give it a 4 because I see what it could have been. I wish I had just dropped certain things. I feel like I was just doing certain things because it's like I'm already this deep in it. Like, I feel kind of disrespectful leaving at this point, even though, like, I really don't want to deal with y'all at this point. So, yeah. But next semester,
it's up.
Like, I'm cutting it down to 2 things. I'm so sorry. Okay. 2 things, maybe like one other thing. But my main things, if you're not KO and if you're not Nubian, and if you're not OnBlack, of course.
Yeah, I was going to say OnBlack.
Yeah, and if you're not OnBlack, of course.
There's a maybe 4 then? Because what was the maybe that you had when you had the 2?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. As of right now, if you're not KO, especially if you're not KO, if you're not Nubian, if you're not OnBlack, I don't know what to tell you. You are not going to see me. And if you're not work, that's what it was. If you're not work.
For real.
But that's it.
Okay.
Epi done. I would just like to say, I didn't speak a lot, but I was reacting a lot in silence.
That's why I kept on stopping to be like, do you got something to say?
I did, but like, I forget. So by the time you're done and whatever I wanted to insert, it's like either no longer the proper time or I forgot. It's A or B.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, I feel like it's a reflection of the semester. This episode was not as lively. Like, I feel like we tried, but
I didn't try to be lively. I'm tired.
I tried a little bit because, like, I have it there, but it's So yeah, but it's just a reflection of our semester. It's been rough.
That's real.
And I would just like to say, overall, like, lots of students. Like, I don't know what this semester was.
Yeah,
this semester was just
nasty.
different.
Oh my God.
And I really just don't appreciate professors like who weren't understanding of like the climate and the times that we're in currently as a university and as students of this university. And it's just been a lot. Like, I don't know, it's because full effects of like the pandemic has been like really released and it's been full effect mode. I don't know if it's because of like the suicides and everything. I just don't know what it is. Obviously, things had to happen before the suicide. So I feel like that just added like more attention and stuff. Yeah. But it was already there for things to be done. But
I feel like, I feel like it's always been there because like the nature of college and the atmosphere that we have here is just very draining, very toxic to the individuals. Mm-hmm. But the fact that it took like how many people to die?
Like 5.
And then it was like, oh, I think it's bad, guys. Yeah, you think? Like, it's been bad for a while now. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do to make the college experience more like livable, if that makes sense. I don't know. You know, I think because I feel like it falls on the individual professors because like some professors are nice.
Yeah, some are and some aren't. Like I definitely agree.
Like,
I have
some
my mix.
OD. Like some like semester. Ooh, I was sick. You talking about some? Can you go get a doctor's note just to confirm that you're sick?
Me too.
Do you want me to cough blood on the paper? Here's my assignment. Is that what you want for me to be able? I just feel like
they do that process, so people don't lie as much.
Okay, I agree. But I just feel like, oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I agree, but my professor, the assignment that was due that week, like it was the exam that I got excused, and assignments also due that week, and she said that doctor's note and was like, yeah, I can't extend it off past like the 2-day policy that I have, which was still during the week I was sick, so I don't understand crazy. What difference that made, but I digress.
I would have passed out in front of her. I would have to the floor
and it's not like I've asked extensions on these types of assignments before because I accidentally missed the first one and I was just like, okay, she's sick and she's missed the past, but like let's be realistic of my grade right now. You know how much of my grade this holds. Could we not be a little bit more but their rules are their rules. Just be sure not to take them again.
Their rules are not
and move.
Okay. The rules are not okay. Their rules. I'm sorry. I'm about to go into a little bit of a rant. Or just like
it's so funny. Okay. I feel like we keep like
ending and then it's back. Like just because like there's just like you just brought up something for me. I just feel like the way some teachers have their schedules. Why did we have 3 big final papers due back to back to back to back? That is insane to me. And then they were due like on the 5th, on the 6th. Who is having such big assignments due then? Like. Any school ending in like, isn't it ending like the 15th or something? Like, can we have more days of it spread out? Mm-hmm. Some teachers really piss me off. Like, the fact that you need a note for me if I'm sick. If I got to the point where I drafted you an email saying, I'm sick. At that point, let me stay at home. Like, bitch, I could have corona. Y'all don't know.
Right. I feel like they should like have somebody in like each department who looks over these syllabuses. And it's just like, okay. They do? To make sure they're, like, reasonable? Yeah. And they're like, yeah, these are reasonable?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I guess they're not doing their job right.
Wow.
They don't have this.
I wouldn't say any of the syllabi. Syllabus? It's syllabi, right?
I don't even know. Whatever.
I wouldn't say any of them I've read have actually been unreasonable. I would just say...
I don't mean, like, it individually. I mean collaboratively. So, like, this class... If, like, I'm saying department-wise as well, because usually if you're in said college, you're taking said classes intermingling with each other. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like if they had somebody to look at it and be like, you know, as a collective, so students' schedules when they take it, you know, whatever mix they get,
see what
the probability of it being like, you know.
I don't think
that's way too much for a college, though. Realistically, that's way too much for a college. And that's one of those situations where, like, because of how many different, like, you have to think of how many different schedules there can possibly be.
I'm not saying like 100%. Like, I'm just saying like a percentage. Maybe it could be like 35%. You know what I mean?
Y'all are losing the life out of me. What are y'all talking about?
Forget my idea. Forget my idea.
I get what you're saying.
Forget my idea.
I get what you're saying. But I'm just saying, like,
don't.
Yeah.
Shut yourself down. Let me stop.
But I'm saying, like, I get what you're saying. Like, the departments, like, come, like, within the department, like, speak with each other and stuff like that. But I'm saying if that department makes a decision, but I have classes for 4 different departments, their individual decisions don't actually end up working for me at all because it's 4 completely different things still.
I'm going to just say this. I don't think they want to, and I don't think they care.
But I don't think they can, because even I know, because I'm thinking more from even a teacher standpoint, just because I know like what my mom goes through in the education system. Even doing that for like high schools when they're collaborating, that junk is so difficult, and there's way less like stuff you have to go over even for a high school. So I know on a college, like unless you're a small private school, it's just not ever going to be a thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't know like what to do. Like I just don't know what can like be specifically done that will help as many people as possible. It can't help everybody.
I think more breaks. And I think,
but then they say that, but like that goes back to changing the structure of like the actual physical system, because they can only have so many days without breaks. And I'm just like, who decided that? Like, who said that?
I think that's like a thing though. Like, do colleges have the? I don't know if they do.
They have to. I think it's mandated by
a certain amount of like days in a school year. Because I know high schools have that, but I don't know if colleges do.
NC State does, because I remember like they took our reading day or something because of like they had to give us the mental health day, and they can only have so many days. But I'm just
because we usually have 3 reading days, right?
Yeah.
And I knew I wasn't tripping. I was talking to somebody about this, and they're like, "No, we've always had 2." I was like, "I could have sworn we had 3."
And that one day made a difference. It feels so condensed this semester.
It really does. I was just like, I could have swore, because also I don't remember anything, so I'm just like, I don't know if I was like, tripping or not. So I was just like,
no, you weren't tripping. That Monday that they were like, go to class. What was the point?
Bro, I didn't go to class. I couldn't even do it.
I didn't either. My teacher was smart enough to be like,
we'll cancel.
You're not gonna have class.
Yeah, I couldn't even.
Nah, my professor definitely had class, and guess who didn't go? Me.
That one right there.
It was my only class on Monday too. So to be fair, what was I really going to lose? One class.
But yeah, that's our recap. How was y'all's semester?
Again?
No, to the audience.
Oh, wait. How was y'all's semester?
To be fair, Jeanine, I had the same thoughts, but internally. And then I was like, what is logical reason for Lexi to do this? And I was like, audience. And then I stopped myself from reacting.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
What y'all bring into what lessons are you guys bringing into the next semester? How you get better yourself? All those things. You can talk to us about it on the Instagram OnBlack.podcast.
OnBlack podcast.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.